Welcome back to Raise Your Child Bilingual in whatever language you speak. In some families like mine, one of the parents is not a native speaker of the minority language. Let me call this mom or dad the other parent. In our family, my husband is the other parent because he only speaks the local language of this country. Inevitably, this other parent will hear the minority language at home, and with the limitations imposed by their capacity, willingness, and obviously age, far away from the critical period, this other parent may get a basic level of the language without trying too hard. If this happens, then great, hole in one. That means the language can be used over meals, outings, holidays, and family time in general. Whether the child uses the minority language with the other parent or not will highly depend on how important it is for this other parent that the child masters the minority language. I will say this differently. The parent who doesn't speak the language can still help their child learning the language they don't understand themselves. He or she might try to use whatever little he or she knows just to help the child, and this can vary enormously across families. Some other parents love the idea of their children speaking another language, some don't. I have known of very sad cases in which the other parent has actually opposed that the children learn the minority language, or has it made it difficult. Who knows why? Maybe because of fear of being excluded. Well, each family will have to discuss among themselves so as to establish a positive use of the language and avoid the language becoming a wall. The other parent may want to weigh up the benefits of their children speaking another language versus the possibility that in their own house there might be times in which they may not be fully able to participate in conversations. The role of the other parent is utterly important. In the best case, they may want to participate and contribute to the method of raising their child bilingual. I personally see their participation as extremely valuable. However, not essential. You see, parents with a minority language like myself, or maybe you, who want their children to become bilingual adults, should not be limited by the attitude of the other parent. We can still implement the method solo if we had to. The good thing is, the decision is ours. Remember, no one ever said, "I regret teaching my children another language." Some other parents already have a basic level of the minority language and may want to use it whenever they can, and may want to learn a little bit more, if only for the sole purpose of using it with their children and contributing to the method. Children may find it interesting to teach their own parents words and expressions, and the parent can, with a positive attitude, play the role of student of their own children, generating a two-way play-learn instance that can only foster a positive relationship with the language. In other sessions, I mentioned a lot about how important it is that children develop a positive relationship with the language, and I show you ways that you can achieve this. In our family, my husband, forever exposed to the minority language at home, the language I grew up speaking, keeps learning some of it within his adult capacity. I've only just to participate in the bilingual raising of our children. Many of you may agree that a wise other parent with a positive attitude will not fear being excluded from conversations, and they should be wise enough to realize that if someone wants to exclude someone from conversation, this can be done within a monolingual environment as well. And as a final note, I am sure children will appreciate the minority language better if both parents use it rather than just only one. The parent who doesn't speak the minority language well but accepts using it at home and celebrates their use is contributing enormously to the success of this effort. This is a commitment that will bring your children and yourselves infinite benefits, and it doesn't end here. This is only the beginning. Watch my other short videos for free and add your experiences in the comments so that many more videos can be made and many more parents can give their children this extraordinary gift for life.